Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Dalrin, and in today's video I get you guys some hilarious clips of just some of the damage that me and Pilgrim are able to put together. As you guys know, Fury Warriors are a very bursty class, but an Outlaw Rogue brings a lot to the table as well. While Outlaw Rogues might not bring a lot to the table in terms of just raw damage, you do bring your team a 30% damage increase for the team, which in the form of Thick Thieves splits the damage 15 for you, 15 for the other person. You also bring basically a curse of fragility with Plunder Armor, a talent that I've been rocking for probably the longest time, and the talent has been my absolute favorite ever since Legion began. Now, they changed up Plunder Armor a little bit. It used to be where it would give you 20% damage increase and then reduce enemies' health by 10%. But this 20% health reduction is just as nice because as an Outlaw Rogue, you don't really bring as much of the raw damage and raw burst from your toolkit, but rather you are there to buff your friendly's health, damage, and reduce the health of the killed target, which overall comes up for some hilarious burst. So I want to showcase you guys just a few games, and at the end of the video I have someone to talk to about to my subscribers, everybody who's watched the videos on the regular. So stick around for that if you are a fan of the channel, and I'll see you guys after the burst video.
My father told me when I was young, don't play with fire, be careful son. But we were flames and fell in love. We burned the cities.
That wasn't that fun. I mean, it looks a little bit OP, but honestly, in most cases, if some of the comps we're running against are just running a slightly different build and a few different trinkets, in most cases, it's fairly easy to stop the one-shot burst. But with our comp isn't really a 3-pump chump either. We do get to stay in and play it out, even if our burst does get shot down at the end. So that's part of the advantage of the comp, is just the hard swaps and just the raw damage that you can deal, and just making healers and other DPS really stay on their toes and play defensive in the opener. Anyway, I want to talk to you a little bit too about you guys. I want to talk to you guys as my subscribers. Everybody who's been watching the channel and everybody who participates in the channel and just hangs out here fairly often, I want to get you guys' opinion. So, as somebody who is going to be maining Outlaw, and I am going to invest a lot of my artifact and majority of my artifact points into the Outlaw Rogue weapon before any other weapon, what should I do afterwards? That's my question. I do want to invest side artifact points, especially as we get more research, into another weapon and start building it up. I do want to get every single weapon of Rogue into 10 stamina, 10 damage increase from your artifact weapon. I do want to get them at least into that range, but I'm not quite sure what I want to take it from there. That's really where the question lies in, and that's what I'm asking you guys right now. Which one would you rather see? Would you rather see some more in-depth subtlety content in terms of the artifact weapon and the different builds and the different artifact talents that I will be investing into? Or would you rather see Assassination, the buff to Garrote, and then the buff to your artifact weapon in the long run, as well as a buff to your Crimson Vial, I believe, as part of one of the new traits? So which spec would you guys want to see on the channel? And I would love to see all kind of responses. If you're a fan of assassination, please voice that. If you're a fan of subtlety, voice that as well. But if you're a fan of somebody who likes assassination and subtlety content as well, voice that as well. I just would like to see what kind of content you guys would want to see. Besides that, I will be trying to get my hunter caught up. I'll be trying to get my demon hunter caught up, so then at least I can be at least somewhat playable in terms of these specs. But otherwise, guys, let me know in the comments below what kind of content would you want to see further on, because it really does rely on how much artifact power I will have to spare, and if any, I'll be able to invest into one spec early on. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.